Morning there, gentlemen.
Oh God, Billy
I
running.
heard,
Billy.
I saw a tweet earlier, Tonka, from you about a challenge.
There's been a couple, but there's one that stands out. There's one that
We're
stands out.
talking about Honey Badger Radio.
Honey Badger Radio, yes.
Yeah, let me just lay down a little bit of history here. Let me set the record straight because I think there's some fucking confusion. So I'd like to just clear it up if I could.
All right, buckle up, everybody. Here it goes.
Buckle up, everybody. So there's a Yushchenko wearing. If you don't know what that is, that's a little furry Russian hat. Yushchenko wearing, prep burger singing, 40-year-old that likes to stand in front of Kekistan flags, talking shit, who's been repeatedly talking shit. This all began when I did a video about a pedophile named Ross. Now, our lovable little autist showed up in my comment section to try to soccer mom me away from making fun of Ross, saying that was wrong. You shouldn't make fun of a pedophile. Tried to take some moral high ground bullshit with me, some Reddit tier mentality with me, thinking that was going to work. It didn't work. So he left paragraph after paragraph after paragraph about this shit on my videos. When I told him he was a faggot, he didn't take that so kindly and devolved into passive-aggressive tweeting for months on end and making videos with sly little insults in them. See, he thinks he's a puppet master, which is ironic because this faggot, I swear to God, literally uses puppets in his videos. Go take a look at it. His name's DR RANDOMERCAM. Go take a look at his content to get a good idea of what Reddit incarnate looks like. So he takes these shots, he makes these videos, talks all this shit. So I reach out to him because I'm not a walking vagina, Tonka. I like to act like a man. I know that's weird, right, on the internet in this day and age?
It is strange.
And say, let's come on to the Metocast. Let's have a talk. Doesn't want to do it. I'm not going to do that, Jim. I'm just going to continue being a bitch. Tried, I'd say fucking 10 times, wouldn't do it. So I'm on a stream with Sargon, and I make the comment that DR RANDOMERCAM is a pussy and won't come onto the stream with me. That Honey Badger Radio won't get involved with that. And then they go onto Twitter and they plead, oh, we don't know what he's talking about. Jim is making that up. We'll do that. Well, I'd like to read you some fucking tweets from Honey Badger Radio to give you an idea where I got that impression from. So it doesn't seem like pulling that out of my ass. Somebody you might know, Toad McKinley. Ring any bells for the audience out there?
Woo, lad.
Ask the puppet guy why he's so scared of the big bad Mr. METOKUR. To which they respond, this is from January 11th. I don't think he is. Neither am I, although you didn't ask that. Toad then says, there's a laundry list of passive-aggressive tweets, 40-minute passive-aggressive videos, and refusal to do a live stream would tell a different story. To which they respond, Mike's a quiet person. That's probably why. I'd do a live stream instead, though. Okay, so he's not a bitch. He's just a quiet person. He likes to throw shade, but he doesn't like to confront the people he throws shade at. Sounds like a bitch move to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned. Maybe I'm just from a different school of thought.
Yeah,
Now, this goes a little further, though.
Hmm?
Somebody says, this is from January 3rd. This is before Toad McKinley. Well, it seems like Jim has a problem with both Dean Esme, that's somebody else, and Mike. So there seems to be unresolved tension between him and some MRAs. You should set up a talk. This is what they said in response. I'm pretty sure we're beneath his notice. Also, I have shit to do. So I'm not going to chase after everyone or anyone just to set up a show that will devolve into drama and hissy fits. I don't want to waste my time. I can do something more productive. So let's not fucking pretend that I pulled this out of my ass and was acting like Honey Badger wouldn't get involved to get Mike off his little bitch mode on Twitter to get up here and have a fucking conversation.
Wait,
But no, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to do that. I'm not gonna argue with this queer's fag hag. I want to fight the man himself. What is he gonna do? Are we gonna have a debate about why Mike's a pussy, but Mike doesn't show up to that debate? If I talk a bunch of shit about Tonka and Failure shows up, and I say Tonka's a pussy, and then Failure tells me, well, he's not a pussy, and I ask, where the fuck is he? Doesn't that look a little bad for Tonka? Like, what is the debate gonna be about?
Yeah, a little bit. By the way,
I was gonna ask, who is that?
I sent RANDOMERCAM a message January 4th. That's a little blue check mark, but I guess he's too quiet to respond to me.
Oh, just wait. Just wait. He'll throw out a tweet. See, he likes to think he's this master manipulator, right? He's not. He likes to think he's in tune with the hip current trends. He's not. He's still riding a fucking cringy meme like Kekistan. And he likes to put out comments about how it's totally hip, y'all. We read it up in this motherfucker. Look at how how you doing, my fellow kids. That's him. So, you'll see a tweet pop up eventually, Failure, because you've mentioned this now, where he throws some shit at you, but he does it in a way that he thinks is so above you. We're talking like Rick and Morty level 150 IQ shit. But, if you weren't a complete idiot, you see through this transparent bullshit. So I am more than willing to have a discussion with Dr. RANDOMERCAM about why he is such a bitch-made nigga. But I'm not going to talk to his fucking girlfriend. I don't want to talk to his mommy. I'm not looking to talk to Dr. RANDOMERCAM's mommy. I want to talk to the man himself. So when his balls drop, Honey Badger Radio, send him on over. But what are we going to discuss? You gonna debate the fine merits of why this man's too much of a bitch to show up to have a discussion? When he doesn't show up to have a discussion, seems like I win by default.
That was the other thing. They had put out a tweet that said that they won by default. I don't know. Who is Honey Badger Radio?
I don't fucking know.
That's me too.
This weird fucking group of people that seem to... It's like this community of MRAs that have this issue. First, I encountered fucking Dean Esme, who wanted to get up my ass because I made some tweets about fucking Muslims. I get him on to stream. We have a discussion, and you heard parts of that where this blubbering mess of a fucking man gets on his knees and sucks my dick in front of an audience because he can't back up his fucking points. That's Dean Esme. And what do I keep stumbling across these people. It's not really giving me a great impression of what a men's right activist is. Because every time I stumble across one of these motherfuckers on the internet, they talk a bunch of shit, and then they either don't show up to back it up, or when they do show up, they're sucking my cock. So I'd like a fucking challenge. So maybe Mike can step up to the plate here. I don't know. I don't think he's going to do it. I don't think he's got it in him to do it. And I'm being proven right month after month after month after month.
Ooh. Okay, this went deeper than I thought it would. How long have you two had this kind of thing? It was just from the Ross video. That's what kicked this off?
Yeah, explain it to me. Maybe you can explain this to me. I make a video about a guy that says he wants to molest little girls. He wants to shoot up a school. That he's going to go find a 7-year-old girl and hurt her. And I call him an autistic fuck. Because guess what? He actually is autistic. And this faggot shows up in my comment section and goes on a tirade, a fucking crusade, saying, I don't have a right to use autistic. And that's just what the feminists do, Jim. The feminists. Oh, Zand feminists, Jim, or some other dumb fucking MRA in-group term that nobody gives a shit about because they've got about 30 fucking members on the internet. So he's going off on me because I'm talking about some pedophilic piece of shit, and I'm making fun of him, and he wants to come in and chide me like a fucking Facebook soccer mom? Know your fucking role, Mike. Stay in your own fucking lane. I'm not Reddit. I'm not the friendly part of the fucking internet, you fat retard. God damn, how lost were you when you stumbled into that comment section, Mike?
Fuck. What would make him do... Do you two know each other from before? Had you ever interacted before this comment section?
I don't know who this bitch is. All I know is he likes to talk a lot of shit, but he won't back it up. And he tries to play it off like being a pussy is some master plan. It's not. I've run into cowardly fucks before that like to talk a bunch of shit and then never show up. That's Mike. Mike likes to do that. Dr. RANDOMERCAM likes to talk a boatload of shit, but then never show up. That's how he lives his life. He's going to be a men's rights activist, but then he's not going to act like a man. And ooh, I know, they don't like when you say that. I know Mike doesn't like when you say that. Tough shit. I guess if you're not going to show up to debate me on it, you're not going to come have a little blood sports with me, Mike. I'm going to say whatever the fuck I like. You've given me a platform all by myself, Mike. I can say whatever I like about you because you're not going to be a man enough to show up and say otherwise, are you?
That's what it fucking seems like. That's weird that whoever would be the person behind the Honey Badger account, they seem to want to jump to his defense, but you can't get a peep out of it.
I have no issue. Okay, I want to make this straight too. I don't know who the fuck these people are. Honey Badger Radio. I don't know who the other people involved in this are. They're obviously his fucking friends. They probably want to defend the guy. I'm not begrudging them wanting to do that. But what benefit is there to me to have a discussion with them about what a bitch he is when he won't show up to that discussion? What kind of cartwheels are we doing here? We playing in the yard like fucking toddlers? What are we doing here?
I don't know what I've never understood the end game of the response video thing, but this isn't even a response video. This is just talking some shit to you, and then you're like, okay, well, let's talk about it, and then radio silence. But then here comes somebody from the fucking side who just happens to know about it. And is like, well, I'll talk to you, but you don't even know what the fucking thing is about. This person has an issue with me. I'm trying to hear what their issue is, and then here comes some fucking goof out of the fucking side, just trying to. Well, I guess I have a victory against Jim now. Who are you?
He's the puppet guy. You want to do me a favor? You know what? Actually, I'm gonna find a video. Failure, would you humor me if I find a video? Would you put it up so people can see what the fuck I'm talking about?
Failure loves videos.
Sure.
He's fucking.
Okay,
you just made his day.
You know, when I call him the puppet guy, I don't think you're getting the full impact of this fucking guy. So I just want to show you what I'm dealing with.
Oh,
When I talk about this fucking retard running his mouth, I want to show you.
Failure knows him more than I do.
Yeah.
God.
I met him at the VidCons. We had him
Jesus.
on an episode of Cult of Cactus once. Tonko really didn't know him or anything. We just talked to him for an hour, and that was it.
Did you have to scrub the place down to get rid of the smell of pussy?
Oh no, he was bringing in Repsion next week, so we kept that seat nice and nasty. Failure loves
here's the video.
torture.
Here's the video. I'm going to put it in the side chat for you, Failure. I think this is the right one. I want you to play that fucking video. I want the audience go full screen with it. Take it out of the TV mode. I need them to see what the fuck I'm talking about.
Can you voice?
When I say this guy is a fucking living incarnation of Reddit using dead memes and prep burger songs. All right, so just cue that fucker up for them. Let them drink it in. I'm gonna go silent. I just want them to appreciate this.
Oh dear.
I do a Christmas song every year. I don't really like Christian hymns for the most part. They're kind of bland and uninspiring. But every now and again, they write a banging
I
tune.
hope you fuckers are ready for puppets.
I back to the soy boys and I back to the boss. I back to the traps, whether they are gay or not. I back to the commies and I back to the pack. I back to my
Real quick,
Shadowlay, my fellow Kekistanis.
Yeah, that's just what I was just to soak in everything we've got here. We got a Fargo hat, some puppets, and a Kekistan flag.
Yeah. Drink it in. Just drink that. You don't need to really play anymore. I mean, that's the gist of what it is. He's got other videos where he's got the puppets on his hands, talking to himself. So this is the this is the shit talker. This is the guy that wants to run his mouth and then not show up.
You make me play a video and only play 1/3 of it.
Oh fuck! I don't know if you want to handle. You're not going to get many super chats from your chat if they end up committing suicide. I don't know how much you want to play this shit.
Failure hates people. He's the worst. But
I do. I love torturing people.
This is this is the video though. Like he's singing Kek flag and the puppets.
Yeah, it's called. Yeah, that's the fucking name of this.
Lord of the Dank.
Kekistan is free. Jesus Christ! It's the definition of cringe. This is fucking. For your audience that might not understand this, I don't want to assume that they're familiar with image board culture, right? Mm-hmm. Or what an image board is. But there used to be a website back in the day, a long time ago, called eBombs World. And these fuckers were known for taking other people's image macros and just funny ideas, and they'd slap a fucking watermark on it and then claim it as their own. They were fucking hated for doing that. 9gag had shit for doing that too. And Reddit got shit for doing that too. And that's basically what Kekistan is. This man is a living watermark slapped over Kek. Look at him with his fucking puppet singing about fapping. Look at this stupid fuck and his Ushenka hat with his prep burger bit song that isn't fit for a fucking local morning radio show. It's awful. It's fucking awful on almost any any metric you want to judge it on. So yeah, forgive me for not taking shit from this retard when he shows up in a comment section on a video about a pedophile and tells me to be nice to the pedophile. Fuck you, you puppet loving queer. I'm not going to be nice to you when you want to tell me to be nice to the pedophile. Get fucked.
If you want, I'll send them another DM saying you want to talk, and I'll probably get another blue check mark with that.
You should probably tell him Jim's in here calling him everything but a child of God. I mean,
Oh, feel free to invite him. I'd love for him to show up. I'd love to have a discussion with him. We can hear his deep insights into why dogs are a feminist plot or some shit. No, I'm not joking. So, you know, you can hear that fucking amazing conversation.
Is it more of the but Jim, you should be tackling serious things. Is it more that?
No, I don't know what it fucking is. You know, after he went on his fucking screed for a day and a half in my comment section, I found out that he's done that about multiple people. Even went after Sargon when he used the term autistic. He's like, well, actually, if you look at the definition, that's not the correct definition. Okay, thanks, Dexter. Nobody fucking cares. All right, I'm sorry, Reddit, that the punchline wasn't to your liking, but I don't make videos for you. You know, like what? You're coming in trying to tell me to use kids' gloves on a guy that wants to touch kids. Not going to happen. I don't fucking care.
That is a strange video to finally choose to take your stand against you on.
Oh, hey, Jim, I know you do a video series making fun of fucking degenerates on the internet and have called them every name under the sun over the course of 12 videos in Deviants and in Tumblrisms and in all the other videos you've ever done. But now that you're talking about a pedophile and calling him autistic, no, I'm going to jump in and say that's too far. That's a line too far. Fuck
There's
off.
the line.
Get out of here with your shit.
That's so fucking weird. That is fucking weird. That's a strange time to speak up. But I don't know. Do you? You said you don't know. You don't get what the fucking issue is. Do you think it's just you said autistic, and he's one of those people that's like, don't say that word.
Don't. You can't use that word, Jim. I don't like that word. I'm a Facebook soccer mom here to tell you what's appropriate humor or not. And then I'm going to write 14 paragraphs of ass hurt when you use that word. Get fucked.
Yeah. Syringe Cycle says this guy was in the I Am Kekistan video.
Of course he was. Of course he was fucking in that video. With all the other winners. They were all in that video.
God.
But what do you have to say to anybody in the audience right now that might have a Kekistan flag near them?
Drink bleach.
Drink bleach.
Go run into your sink, grab the fucking carton of bleach, and just chug that shit down. That's my fucking advice.
Hey, Wang.
Hey, Wang.
Hey, what up?
Fucking
Oh, you got my hopes up. I thought that was RandomerCam. Fuck.
he does not have a mustache that glorious. Come on now.
I don't know.
Sorry to
Maybe
disappoint.
he's tried a 24-hour op me. I don't know.
Tilly Law, is that you?
You got back from backpacking across Europe, did you? Nice trip, was it?